So anybody has any thoughts on our obsession explorations? Any questions? Any more thoughts? Any observations? So I will share some of the things that has been occurring to me as we have explored this, and I have personally explored this ever since we committed to talking about it in the meeting. What I notice is I decide something today in the morning that for the whole day I am not going to do that. Let us say something that I'm obsessed with, and I'm going to avoid doing it. But it ends up in such a way that I'm not able to do that the whole day. So it is, I feel a sense of failure and anger at myself when I have decided something in the morning not to do, but I've ended up doing it by evening. I feel very a sense of failure and something that I'm very angry with myself. So I wanted that observation gave rise to something that can be practiced. It goes back to our breathing. It goes back to my breathing, and decision is okay. But I let myself off the hook by saying, it's okay. I'm going to go as far as I can without doing that particular thing. So, in that quest, the last 2 days, I have been able to manage to go even up to afternoon without getting a sense of failure or without doing the thing that I didn't want to do. So all I'm asking us to do is to bring in the practice of breathing and let ourselves off the hook. Let our children off the hook for the difficulties they are facing due to this. Now, it is easily said than actually done. I know that it's not easy. It is not easy, and the practice of the obsessions is like when you write, when you use a boulder, a stone to carve out something, a promise, then that promise remains forever or for a long time, for a few centuries. But when you write it in the water, it stays for hardly less than a second. And when you write it in the air, it is not even existing. So the promise to change the obsession is also like that. The obsession is also like that. Are you getting this? The obsession itself is like what they have written it with a chisel on the stone or the boulder. And our own resolve has to be stronger than that writing on the stone for it to be overcome. Are you understanding the effort it requires, the determination that is required? And for us to support our children in this process, our force of will has to be stronger than that behavioral writing that they've written in their brain. So we will explore this as we go along. It's a very deep thought. The force has to be stronger than their will if we need to support. So really we have to help ourselves to be stronger. So we'll come back to this, and this is my realization in the last 2 days as I was navigating my own sense of failure and my own sense of, so my resolve to overcome my own challenge has to be stronger than the challenge itself. So that requires some effort from myself. Okay. And don't even think I'm having it easy. I'm having it very difficult to change these patterns. That gives me a window into what our children must be going through. So be patient, we can explore this together and we can make life better for each other. Yeah?
Yes, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.